It began with a text, just 7 words that felt like a knife. Don't call or come over. We're done. The screen glowed cold against Jennifer's hand. Outside, Tulsa's night buzzed soft and indifferent. The hum of tires, the flicker of neon off rain-wet streets. Inside her apartment, silence pressed close. She didn't cry, didn't beg, didn't ask why. She just typed 2 words back. Got it. That was the moment everything changed. The night Jennifer Hayes stopped being a daughter and became her own salvation. She didn't know it yet, but that single message would unravel her entire bloodline. Tulsa, in the late 90s, smelled like oil and fried onions, the scent of her father's empire. Hayes Family Dining, a homegrown chain that turned a single diner into 10 bustling restaurants. Her father, Stephen Hayes, wore success like armor, pressed shirts, silver watch, voice that could slice through a room. Her mother, Marilyn, was his reflection. Polite smiles, quiet obedience, eyes that never looked too long at pain. And Brandon, the golden boy, 4 years younger, born with a grin and the world's applause. Jennifer was the shadow in the corner, the girl who drew houses on napkins while her father talked profits. When she told him she wanted to design interiors, not run restaurants, he laughed. That's a hobby, not a career. At 17, she left Tulsa with a suitcase full of sketches and a scholarship to Chicago's School of Design. Her father's words followed her like a ghost. If you're not part of the business, you're on your own. She took him at his word. Chicago made her. The nights were cold, the deadlines brutal, but Jennifer thrived in the chaos. She worked 2 jobs, lived off instant noodles, and built dreams in pencil and ink. By 25, she was back in Tulsa, sharper, stronger, unrecognizable. While her family grilled steaks and bragged about Brandon's new management role, she built Hayes Design Studio from a 1-room office into one of Oklahoma's most sought-after firms. Her work spoke where words failed: clean lines, soft light, and quiet spaces that made people feel seen. Her clients called her a visionary. Her family called her too busy. At Christmas dinners, she'd show them her latest projects, magazine features, hoping, still, for pride in their eyes. But her father only asked, "When are you joining us at the restaurants?" And Brandon laughed. "You and your fancy colors, Jen." She smiled, swallowed the sting, and told herself she didn't care. But she did. When her mother fell ill, Jennifer didn't hesitate. $25,000 for the first round of treatments, then another $40,000. Then flights to Dallas, specialists, medications. Her father's voice always curt over the phone, "We'll pay you back." They never did. Then Brandon's business crashed. A food truck that burned through investors and dignity alike. $30,000 gone in a blink. "Just until he gets back on his feet," her father had said. Jennifer sent it without argument. It became a pattern. Bills, loans, repairs. Every transfer bought a little peace, or at least silence. She told herself it was love, but it was dependency dressed as family. Every month she kept them afloat, they drifted further from her. 5 years later, Jennifer had a vision. A sustainable design firm, green materials, energy-efficient builds, eco-luxury. She'd done the research, built the plan, and just needed capital to expand. She invited her family to dinner. Slides ready, projections clean, her heart open. Her father listened for 30 seconds before cutting her off. "Hotels don't care about recycled wood." Brandon smirked. "Stick to decorating houses, Jen?" Her mother rearranged napkins, avoiding her eyes. Only Tara, Brandon's wife, offered a soft, "I think it's a great idea." But one look from Brandon silenced her. Jennifer finished her pitch anyway, her voice trembling but steady. When it was over, her father said, "We're investing in Brandon's new restaurant. That's our future." She gathered her laptop, heart hammering. Her mother murmured, "It's risky, Jen." Jennifer met her eyes. "So is loving a family that never believes in you." And she left. That dinner was the beginning of the end. Weeks later, after another awkward family dinner, Tara pulled Jennifer aside in the kitchen. Her hands shook as she whispered, "Brandon's stealing from the restaurants. Thousands. Hidden accounts. He's been doing it for years." Jennifer froze. Tara's eyes darted toward the dining room. "Your parents don't know. Or maybe they don't want to know." Jennifer's heart pounded. All those late-night calls from her father, the endless money shortages. It made sense now. That night, she overheard her parents talking. "We need to finalize the will," her father said. "Brandon's the only one who cares about this family." Her mother's soft reply, "But Jennifer, she's given us so much." "Money, not loyalty," her father snapped. Jennifer stood outside the doorway, the world tilting under her feet. They were erasing her. She slipped out the back door and drove home in silence. The next morning, her phone buzzed. "Mom. Don't call or come over, we're done." She stared at the screen, then typed, "Got it." Jennifer opened her banking app. One by one, she canceled everything. Mom's treatments, the restaurant bills, Brandon's loan payments, a quiet revolution in a few taps. Her phone exploded within hours. Calls, voicemails, texts. Brandon's voice was venom. "You're selfish. You'll regret this." Her father's message came next. "The restaurants will collapse without you. You owe us that much." Then her mother's, pleading, guilt-soaked. "After everything I've been through, how could you abandon us?" But Jennifer didn't respond. For the first time, silence was power. She wasn't angry, she was awake. They didn't stop. Threats turned to manipulation. Manipulation turned to desperation. "You're killing your mother. You'll destroy this family. We'll take legal action." She let them talk. Then, one evening, she opened her father's voicemail, his tone all business, as if she were still their safety net. "Jennifer, fix this. The restaurants can't survive without your help." She deleted it, her hand steady. The next day, Brandon texted, "Everyone will know what you did." She laughed, the kind of laugh that comes from exhaustion. What she did was stop saving them. And that was the greatest betrayal of all. A week later, she agreed to meet them, one final time. A cafe in downtown Tulsa. Her father sat stiff, mother pale, Brandon smug. Tara wasn't there. Jennifer sat down, calm as winter. "I sold my sustainable design project," she said. "A national firm bought it for $1 million. 3 pairs of eyes widened. "I built that from nothing," she continued. "Without you." Brandon scoffed. "You're lying." Jennifer leaned in. "I know about the stolen money, Brandon. The hidden accounts." Her mother gasped. Her father's jaw clenched. Brandon stammered, "You can't prove anything." "Don't need to," she said. "Your vendors can." Silence. Jennifer stood. "I'm done being your safety net. I'm done being your daughter on demand." Her father's voice cracked like a whip. "You'll regret this, Jennifer." She smiled. "I already did. For 35 years." And she walked away. Within months, the empire fell. Vendors filed lawsuits. Brandon's embezzlement came to light. The Hayes restaurants, once Tulsa's pride, shuttered one by one. Her parents sold their home, retreating into silence. Brandon's marriage ended. Tara disappeared, leaving behind only a quiet thank you note. Jennifer watched from a distance, not with glee, but with peace. For once, the chaos wasn't hers to fix. Jennifer poured herself into her work. The $1 million deal became a global firm. Boutique hotels in Paris, eco-resorts in Costa Rica, luxury homes in LA. Her name, Jennifer Hayes, became synonymous with elegance and integrity. She hired a team, mentored young designers, and built the kind of family she'd never had. One built on respect. Sometimes she'd drive past the empty shell of her father's old diner, the sign rusting, the windows dusted with time. She'd think of all the meals, all the arguments, all the quiet ways she'd tried to be enough. Then she'd smile, because she finally was. For herself. People say blood is thicker than water. But Jennifer learned something truer. Respect is thicker than obligation. She no longer waited for their approval, their validation, their calls. She'd drawn her line, clean and final, between love and loyalty, family and freedom. And on the other side of that line, she built her life. A life that was finally, beautifully, hers.